question 9, module 2, is what's the value today if the first payment occurs 4 years from today? All right, so we have this set up, and let me just make everything black again so I can see it. And let me unhighlight all of these things, no fill. Okay, so let's see how we want to do this. Let's delete all of these. All right, so we get no cash flows here. And the first cash flow occurs 4 years from today. And then we get 0, and then we get 0, and so on. I'll copy a few of these. Okay, we can do the same exact trick, except we have to move the timeline. There are a bunch of different ways to move it. Well, let me just move it to here first, and then we'll figure it out. Okay, so remember, if I'm standing here at time 0, the present value is going to be with the cash flow occurring in time 1. So if I'm standing here, then the perpetuity can be valued here. So this is just going to be 50,000 divided by the biannual rate minus 1. And then we just need to get it back to time 0. There's a bunch of different ways to do this as well. We can do using the biannual rate. So if we do that, then the present value of this is going to be that divided by the biannual rate. This is time 0 here, but there's only 2 time units, like only 1 time unit here. So we only have to go back 1 unit to get to present time. So we can just do to the power of 1, if that makes sense. Or we can do this divided by the effective annual rate to the power of 2. Notice that these two are the same number. Oops, make it black. Color it in yellow. There we go. Okay, so let's just make sure that this is the same, 211,797.07. Okay, so let me explain again how I did this. I had my timeline. I moved this timeline. I made sure that I put all the cash flows in the appropriate timeline. I realized that if I was standing in time 0, that this is the value of a biannual perpetuity, and I did this by doing $50,000 divided by the biannual rate minus 1, which is C over R. Once I did that, the only thing I have to do, this is the only payment that we need to value. Once I did that, then all I have to do is discount it back to the present time period. And since I'm standing in time 2, I can use the biannual rate to get there, or I can use the effective annual rate and go back 2 time periods. In either case, the NPV is $211,000. Hope that helps.